Hello everyone, welcome to the Vivid Affirmations channel. Please take a moment to subscribe, comment, and like this video to help us to reach those trying to understand avoidance and to attract their avoidant exes back into their life without chasing and looking weak. Let's begin. The Stoic path to reconnection, understanding avoidant attachment. In the pursuit of those who have stepped away from us, we often find ourselves caught in a paradox. The more desperately we chase, the further they retreat. Today, we explore this dynamic through the lens of ancient Stoic wisdom and modern attachment theory, particularly when dealing with someone of an avoidant attachment style. The nature of avoidance. Avoidant individuals aren't simply cold or uninterested. Rather, they've developed a protective mechanism that equates emotional closeness with vulnerability and vulnerability with potential pain. Their distance isn't necessarily a reflection of your worth, but of their own internal struggles. As Marcus Aurelius might observe, when you wake in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Not because people are inherently this way, but because they are driven by their own fears and traumas, fears often invisible to us. The Stoics' approach to reconnection. The Stoics understood a profound truth about human relationships. We cannot control others, only ourselves. Epictetus reminds us, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. So, what is in your power when dealing with an avoidant ex? First, cultivate genuine indifference to outcomes. This isn't coldness, but a form of acceptance. Paradoxically, when you truly release your attachment to whether they return, you become more attractive to the avoidant person. They sense your newfound self-sufficiency, the very quality they themselves value. Second, practice the discipline of assent. Your thoughts about their absence create your suffering, not their absence itself. When you think, they should be calling me, or they don't care about me, you create narratives that may not reflect reality. Instead, stick to what you know. They are not currently present, and that is all. Third, focus on your own excellence. The Stoics believed in arete, personal excellence and virtue. Build a life of such richness and meaning that it naturally draws others toward you. An avoidant person is particularly attuned to sensing neediness. Your independence becomes magnetic. The psychology of space and return. Modern attachment theory converges with Stoic wisdom here. When dealing with an avoidant attachment style, their need for space is not rejection but self-preservation. Their fear of engulfment requires your patience, not your pursuit. Their attraction grows in your absence, not your presence. By respecting their boundaries while maintaining your own center, you create the psychological safety they require to potentially return. The practice of dignified silence. Consider the power of what the Stoics called appropriate silence. In our modern context, this means no desperate texts or calls, no social media displays aimed at getting their attention, no using mutual friends to relay messages. Instead, embrace the dignity of silence. This isn't a manipulation tactic, but a recognition of reality. Genuine connections cannot be forced. Building inner citadel. Seneca wrote, "The wise man is self-sufficient." This doesn't mean we don't desire connection, but that we don't depend on it for our worth. Build your inner citadel, that space within yourself that remains untouched by external events. When an avoidant person senses you've built this inner strength, they may feel safe enough to approach. This strength manifests as pursuing meaningful goals independent of relationships, cultivating deep friendships and community, developing self-knowledge and emotional regulation, finding joy in simple present-moment experiences. The paradox of attraction. Here lies the central paradox. The moment you truly accept, they may never return, not as a strategy, but as a genuine acceptance of reality, you become most attractive to them. An avoidant person is drawn to strength, not need, to independence, not desperation, to someone who offers connection without demanding it. As Marcus Aurelius counseled, be like the promontory against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. The path forward. Whether they return or not, this path leads to your growth. The qualities that might attract an avoidant X are the same qualities that will serve you in any relationship or in solitude. As you move forward, remember that the true practice of Stoicism isn't about controlling others, but mastering yourself. Your worth doesn't depend on whether someone returns to your life, but on how you conduct yourself in their absence. Build yourself into someone you admire. The still water runs deep, and in that depth you may find not only the possibility of reconnection, but the certainty of self-respect. The choice, as always, remains yours.